Today will be the first ever episode taking place during the post-apocalypse. Hey everybody, this is Red, and welcome to another episode of our Minecraft Dungeons Let's Play. In the last episode, I think we did some secret hunting in the dingy jungle, and we still have not managed to find the secret for that, but we're not going to worry about that today. Today, we're going to be going back to the Creeper Woods, but not on Apocalypse, on Apocalypse+1. Or the post-apocalypse, if you will. Anyway, this is the next difficulty level, and we have not actually done it yet. But before we do that, I had done some stuff off camera, because I wanted to level some things up, and we managed to find 2 copies of the Purple Storm and 1 copy of the Jailer's Scythe. I have not tested this out yet. It's probably going to be interesting, but we're not going to test it out now, because we need all the help we can get. But yeah, the Purple Storm, unfortunately, if you're not aware, this is a short bow. It just has the increased rate of fire. It's a good alternative to our mechanical short bow, and that's in the shop. Also, these have 3 enchantment slots. This one only has 2. I was looking for a better copy of the mechanical short bow in Cacti Canyon, but I couldn't find one. But anyway, I also found the Green Menace, and this interesting copy has the Infinity enchantment. Basically, in Minecraft Dungeons, Infinity essentially just doubles the ammo. It's 48% chance to, immediately replenish an arrow, so effectively it's just double. But the Green Menace, it spawns the poison clouds as its default. It can hit multiple targets. I basically just put multi-shot and accelerate on it, because I like accelerate, and it's a very slow one. Yeah, it's relatively slow as compared to the mechanical short bow, which I'm used to, so I put accelerate on it to make it faster, and multi-shot so that we shoot multiple arrows, basically multiplying our ammo by a total of 10, more or less. So yeah, we have that, and for the cosmetics today, we're going to change from the parrot. I don't think the parrot is really going to like the apocalypse. That's more of a chicken type thing. Yeah, I think the chicken will be happy with that. Oh, whoops, I need to change my inventory back to, yeah. Okay, we will have to check out the Jailer's Scythe at some point. It's kind of interesting, but right now, in order to get to Apocalypse+1, we have to set the difficulty a little bit higher. But let's jump into this and see what we get. I have not seen the post-apocalypse stuff, or the Apocalypse+1 as it is called in game, but I believe it's going to be interesting, because apparently mobs can respawn or something, so that's terrifying. Look at them, menacingly looking at us. They know they have the advantage. Okay, so how hard do we get hit? Okay, pretty hard. Wow, yeah, mobs really hurt in this. Glad we have the lifesteal. We still hit pretty hard, like, relatively speaking. Okay, so let's try out our throw. This is interesting. Alright, it's not that great. But apparently we get to re-roll for rares once or twice or something. Okay, let's stay out of the shield. Alright. What do they have? They have double damage. Oh boy. We don't have any way to... not heal, but we don't have any way to... what's it called? Any way to reduce damage, or we didn't at that point in time. We do now. But yeah. Okay. Actually, these normal mobs I'm not too afraid of. I am curious if the fire arrows will cancel the poison effect, so let's find that out. So basically, if we put our flame quiver on, do these spawn poison clouds? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we don't get the... oh, okay, we do get the multi-shot, but yeah, I think they're not spawning the poison clouds. It's interesting. Yeah, now it spawns the poison clouds. So what might be useful if we have a conga line of enemies kind of like this is to shoot the first ones with the bow, and then after that, the rest of them will walk through it. And they will walk through the poison clouds, is what I'm trying to say. And we will get, we will get to do basically free damage to them. But yeah, this actually doesn't seem that bad, even though this is 1.2 times difficulty. Okay, that's bad. Yeah, the skeletons are gonna be problematic. I do like how the arrows just act very strange. Oh boy. Yeah. Skeletons are gonna be basically the bane of our existence in this, you know, any ranged enemy at all. I think what we're going to probably have to do is we're probably going to have to... Oh, no chest, okay. What we're probably going to have to do is get deflect or something, because I think it's going to be much more useful in Apocalypse. You know, Apocalypse+1, I should say. Okay, need to put some poison plants down. I'm trying to save our laser for whenever it's useful, or whenever it's more useful. Like whenever there's some kind of, you know, some group that we really can't defeat without it. Because these things we can, like these skeletons we can defeat without it. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna need some constant source of defense if we're gonna survive this. Apparently the laser is not something that everyone likes. I didn't know that. I thought that it was kind of like obviously a good weapon, but apparently that's a controversial opinion. I didn't know. Yeah. I don't know what most people like instead of that. I think a lot of people, you know, I think a lot of people don't like the quivers either, but I mean, I can see why. Like, if you have a bow that has some nice effect on the arrows, the quiver will basically just cancel it out. So this is an interesting bug that I noticed, is that the mobs will face you as they walk around instead of facing the direction that they're going, which I think Mojang needs to fix that. I think that's just a bug. Like, to me, that can't possibly be expected behavior. And if it is, I don't understand what they're expecting. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is gonna hurt. There's no way I could do anything. However, now that I'm thinking about the reroll for rares, what that sounds like to me, that actually sounds like it doesn't do anything. Because from what I've seen, the rares don't actually do anything different from what I've seen. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe they do, but yeah, I've not seen it. Yeah, also I just realized we have like 7,700 emeralds. I don't know if anyone saw that. But yeah. This is interesting because the poison will cancel out the regeneration. So actually, that's one really good thing about the poison, is that it'll, like, the enemies that heal and the enemies that regenerate, like, the poison will help us with those. Okay, let's just tank these explosions, because trying to kill the creepers fast enough is just gonna get us killed, really. Yeah. I guess creepers at this point are kind of like, they're annoying enemies, but they're not, like, that threatening. Because they only have one attack, and we have the ability to basically negate it, just completely. I don't know, that's always been, like, an issue with creepers in Minecraft, is that they only have one trick, really, and if you stay out of their blast radius, they, you know, basically have no threat to you. But if you know, their major threat is if they sneak up on you. And I guess in this game, if you don't see them coming, like, they can sneak up on you and defeat you, or kill you, basically. But, yeah. I don't know. I think it would be neat if, I think I've mentioned this before, but I think it would be kind of neat if the Apocalypse mode, like the post-Apocalypse sort of thing, Apocalypse+1, had unique, pieces of terrain. Oh no, those are really bad. Oh boy. Yeah, I forgot about necromancers and how dangerous they're gonna be on this difficulty. Like, jeez, that's gonna be really bad. Yeah, I've never seen it, but I wonder if necromancers can revive enchanted mobs. That would be really, that'd be really neat. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Get some advantage. Basically, we have an advantage if we're fighting in an area where... Oh my gosh, more of them. Basically, yeah, we have an advantage if we're fighting in an area... Wow, that was fast. We have an advantage if we're fighting in an area where we have our poison clouds set down. But yeah, wow, that was rough. That was really fast death. I don't know what I could have done about that. Okay. I guess don't get surrounded unless you have the healing potion. Yeah, let's lay down some. Wow. Yeah, they're pushing me back. I can't even do anything. Yeah. But I can't even get close to him. I can't hit him either because I have because the beacon, the laser doesn't go up, it only goes, vertically. Jeez. Horizontally is what I meant to say, not vertically. I know my directions. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, that's really rough. See, that's why I think they're going to be really, really rough, is because they can summon their things so fast that even if you have a melee weapon with a bunch of area on it, it still doesn't kill them fast enough. And they can still push you back. Wow. Is it just set to spawn only necromancers? Oh wow, even the enemy. That's gonna be bad. You do not need to get surrounded by him. Alright. I'm doing that so we can heal a little bit. Because the laser hits so fast that we actually end up like with positive kind of health at that point. Alright, so yeah, the poison clouds actually are going to be really good for us because they can basically, create a poison cloud on the ground and hit a bunch of enemies at once. Even though it is a little bit of damage, that is not what I had intended to do. Let's just tank this. But yeah, even though they can only, even though they don't hit very hard, they still hit enemies. And they can cancel out, oh no, jeez. They are tough. Yeah. They can cancel out, healing and things like that would otherwise make enemies, between hard and impossible to kill. Oh yeah, check out the supply chest. So far, the loot doesn't seem to be significantly better on Apocalypse+. We do need to remember we have like 500 arrows. Even though it only shows 240, we effectively have double what it shows. Oh no. Oh, spiders. I actually really hate spiders in real life. It's terrifying to me. I don't know, I think a lot of people share that fear. They do that weird thing where, like, if you try to crush them, they, like, fall, and they fall into your carpet, and you never find them again. One thing I have found that works extremely well against them is duct tape, because they stick to it. The same thing goes for roaches as well. If you hit, like, cause, like, you hit roaches with, a shoe or something, and they survive because their body's kind of flattened. But if you hit them with, like, duct tape, they do not. They stick to it, and you can just very easily deal with them. And especially for things like spiders, if you get good at it, you can actually throw the roll of duct tape, and you can hit them from across the room. Yeah, I know, I'm a huge coward, so I've learned how to deal with them in very cowardly ways, but, you know, it's brutally effective. Like, I don't know, I would say duct tape is, like, brutally effective against almost every kind of insect. Like, they just really don't know how to deal with it. Yeah, I just get a roll of it and turn it, like, inside out, and then I can just hit things with it. You know, it immobilizes them. Just do whatever you want. It's like the thing about them that freaks me out is whenever they, like, crawl around and stuff. Not insects, but, like, spiders specifically. But yeah, whenever they stop moving, they're a lot less threatening. A lot less scary, I should say. Oh no, jeez. I didn't really realize that those enemies, the Vindicators, being faster than me was going to be an issue like that on higher difficulties, but it makes sense. Enchanters really become deadly on this level, on this difficulty. We should also remember that we are higher difficulty than we're really supposed to be on. And also, I think the mobs are legitimately broken. Okay, this sheep, what enchantments? Burning, gravity pulse, and double damage. I think none of those affect us if we stay away from him. Like, I don't think the sheep will ever attack you if you don't attack them first. Oh boy. Oh no. Enchanters. Oh boy. I might replace the quiver with speed boots, actually. That makes a lot more sense. Makes a lot more sense to be able to just, like, have a burst of speed and get away from mobs than it does to have, yeah, than it does to have the quiver that we're never going to use. The ghost cloak would also be useful, but I don't really like it as much. I don't think it lasts as long. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I really think the attack sound from this bow is funny. Okay, you know what? I'll take that. You know, if they're just gonna stand there in the poison, I will take that. Actually, I don't even think things like sheep and cows, I don't think they'll ever attack us, even if we attack them. I think the only, like, hostile... I think the only mobs that do that are the pandas and the polar bears. I mean, I haven't seen the pandas yet, but I know they exist, so... I don't know exactly how they behave, because I've never encountered them in the game, but I know they exist. I must say, this is actually a lot more chill than I thought it was going to be. Can't afford to ignore mobs on this difficulty, actually. So I have basically changed my opinion on what the ultimate weapon will be. I think it's going to be the mechanical short bow with, well actually, no, I think the mechanical short bow is probably fine. So it's going to be, I was going to say with Accelerator with rapid fire, but I don't think we need that. I think all we need with the mechanical short bow is multi-shot, because we already have Accelerate. We have multi-shot, Infinity, and probably Poison, and I think those are the three enchantments that we need to make it, like, the best weapon in the game, because it'll have basically infinite ammo. I mean, even this has near infinite ammo. But yeah, it'll have near infinite ammo, it'll spawn the poison clouds, and it'll have the multi-shot, and it will have Accelerate. And so yeah, I think that would be, like, the ultimate weapon. So we gotta shoot for that at some point. Yeah, shoot for it because it's a bow. No, that's absolutely not. Yeah, we gotta shoot for that. We'll probably go to whenever we get to an artifact level that lets us do, or not artifact level, but power level that lets us do Cacti Canyon at a reasonable, pace. We'll start grinding for mechanical short bow. Okay, that was actually a lot easier than I thought.
Free from the clasp of the Illagers, all thanks to you.
I just had a miniature heart attack because I looked over at my recording software, and I looked over at the time, and it showed 0, and that is the live time, not the recording time. Okay, great. We got a rare Tormented Quiver, but it doesn't help us. Wait, why am I being notified of this? I've already done this. Oh, come on, guys. Oh, wow. Okay. So we have Torment Quiver. Yeah, that's not useful. Soul Bow. What does Enigma Resonator do? Gives a chance to deal damage based on the number to triple damage. Oh, so this is crit for basically souls. I wonder if you can get that on a melee weapon. That would be terrifying if you could. 20%. Sharpness, don't need that, don't need that. You need a soul melee weapon. Like the scythe. Okay, don't need that. Yeah, it's not useful. That's also not useful. It's also not useful, not useful. Alright. So that was interesting. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, I don't know if I showed this off, but we were enchanting these, or not enchanting, but upgrading these, basically so that we could have something to use while our other stuff is in the shop. So we want to upgrade this because this is actually really good. We also want to keep upgrading our axe blade, and I think we need armor to upgrade. I mean, this is sort of like our speedrunning armor. This doesn't, I don't think this one had protection. This one also doesn't have protection. Why am I keeping this? This was like an alternative armor. I think this one, well, regardless of whether or not it had protection, we need to get it, we need to get the enchantment levels off of it. So, we're gonna have to do that. Anyway, next episode what we will do, so we will try out the Jailer's Scythe, I think. So this is Rampaging, Radiance is useless, Smiting is useless, so we have Critical Hit, basically we have Swirling, we have Critical Hit, which we definitely want, so it's either Radiance, which is completely useless, Rampaging, oh actually, 10% chance to increase, yeah that's useful. If that stacks, that's amazing. Yeah, next time we will use this and see what that's about, and then we will probably also check out the Purple Storm, one copy of it. So it has increased fire rate, so we'd have Poison Cloud, Piercing I think would be nice, and Chain Reaction. Have that, Chain Reaction, and Poison. Yeah, because this doesn't have the Poison. It has Accelerate or Dynamo, both of which are going to be useless on this particular weapon. Gravity, which is also useless. You have Wild Rage. Hitting an enemy, yeah, that's not useful to us at all. So, yeah, we're going to try out this loadout next time. And we will be going to... Well, actually, so we're at 107 still. Well, and what does Cacti Canyon require? Ooh, Cacti Canyon, I think it has the same requirement level. It's 109. Okay, so next time we'll be going to Cacti Canyon and seeing if we can get a better copy of the Purple Storm or the bow. Or no, Purple Storm or... Actually, no, it would be a mechanical short bow, I should say. I don't know if I like this. I think it's too slow. But anyway, let's check that out next time. If you guys liked the last 24 minutes of this video, feel free to like and subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll see you next time.